Hey YouTube,
Hi YouTube.
this is our first video. I'm Joshua,
And I'm Susie.
and today we're gonna talk about, can a relationship survive during a quarantine? Since this is now going on my second year together with this one right here. The quarantine, I know a lot of people are suffering. Some people can't wait to get away from the significant other. Some people are being broken up. There are domestic violence case happening. There are a lot of stuff happening. So we just want to give our perspective of a relationship from the quarantine, since we've been quarantined together since this whole thing started. And disclaimer, it is not easy, but relationships aren't easy. Relationships are a lot of work. So I'll let Susie go first and give her own experience through this whole quarantine, how she feels. All right, go ahead.
Hello again, it's Susie. Well, I would say my experience is different. I'm in a totally different state than where I'm from. Not gonna give too much information, but I'm far away from home, so this is new for me, and I miss going outside, like the simple things that we took advantage of before this pandemic, like just going outside, being able to go out to eat, being able to go on regular dates, like to the movies and to museums. You know, we like to have an experience. You know, we like to have fun, even just being able to go to church. Like I travel and sing, like being able to do that. Not able to go to work, like a lot has changed. And being quarantined with Joshua, I think it's fun. Like, it's hard, clearly, because sometimes you just be like, oh my god, but you know, you're gonna annoy each other sometimes. But you know, I like to consider myself, you know, a bit of a peacemaker if things get too rocky. And you know, our communication is getting a lot better. We're beginning to understand each other a lot better. We're trying not to let little stupid things get to us too much, and we're trying to just have fun and enjoy movies. We love Insecure. Shout out to everybody. Insecure.
The Insecure season finale is today for those who are watching.
And if they get more seasons, I want to audition.
There are gonna be more seasons, but I just hope Molly doesn't return, because right now we all hate Molly. America hates Molly.
America might hate Molly, but that just means, girl, you are playing that role, okay? Because you're doing it. I honestly feel that, you know, being able to catch up on some shows. We love Hulu. We love, you know, Netflix. We love all the HBO movies and all those kinds of YouTube. We get to like do that. We get to play games. He's a gamer. Way more than a gamer. I'm not a gamer at all. Like, I just go in there and lose. But, you know, it's just an experience to play with him. I feel like the way you keep house is really different. I'm more of a get to it when I get to it type of person, but I'm gonna get to it. But just might not be when he wants me to get to it. But we're not gonna get so much into detail. I just feel like
no, we're gonna talk about.
We're not gonna get so much into detail. But I feel like he is a very precise, and I am more of like, it looks good, you know. No, it's there. I know it's there, and he's like, no, but it's supposed to be here. But then when he puts stuff certain places, he can't find it. He can't.
I can.
But I feel like we're learning each other, and I honestly feel like in the future, when we do, you know, get official, I feel like all the little things, all the little hard things are already out the way. We don't have to worry about it. We know how we like things done. We know what pushes each other's buttons. We're still going to get each other's nerves. We're still going to have a headache every once in a while. but it's nothing that we can't get through. And I know some people that are really annoyed and like we're trying to do everything they could back in March when this thing was real hot to get away from their significant others. And I'm just like, he's not that bad. Like he barely, like he's very, very man a few words, but then he can still talk your ear off. But he's a brainiac, so you know his mind is always going, so you can't just be with Joshua. You have to be able to listen, like, because he will spit some knowledge that you just like, how do you even know that? But he's just so intelligent. So that's one thing I have enjoyed about being here. The food we eat, okay? We like to eat. So that's another good thing. Some of our favorite spots we haven't been able to go to though, which is kind of a bummer. But other than that, you know, no, it's there. I know it's there, and he's like, no, but it's supposed to be here. But then when he puts stuff certain places, he can't find it. He can't.
I can.
But not. But I feel like we're learning each other, and I honestly feel like in the future, when we do, you know, get official. I feel like all the little things, all the little hard things are already out the way. We don't have to worry about it. We know how we like things done. We know what pushes each other's buttons. We're still gonna get each other's nerves. We're still gonna have a headache every once in a while. But it's nothing that we can't get through. And I know some people that are really annoyed and like we're trying to do everything they could back in March when this thing was real hot to get away from their significant others. And I'm just like, he's not that bad. Like he barely, like he's very, very man a few words, but then he can still talk your ear off. But he's a brainiac, so you know his mind is always going, so you can't just be with Joshua. You have to be able to listen, like, because he will spit some knowledge that you just like, how do you even know that? But he's just so intelligent. So that's one thing I have enjoyed about being here. The food we eat, okay? We like to eat. So that's another good thing. Some of our favorite spots we haven't been able to go to though, which is kind of a bummer. But other than that, it's been okay. You can survive. You can survive quarantine with your significant other.
It's not always easy. Like you have your good you have your good moments.
Other significant.
You have your ups and downs. You could be happy one day and then get into a whole argument about the littlest thing, like us hot, or why you didn't pour me a drink,
or soap,
you know, over stupid things. And you know, me and Susie, we get into arguments, but everybody gets into arguments. A lot of people tend to look at, you know, certain celebrities and be like, oh, Beyonce and Jay-Z, their goals, you know, couples for life, you know.
They weren't always.
But Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce.
Yeah, we all need a Solange moment.
People think that, you know, just because someone's in the limelight, that they're famous, that there's nothing wrong with their relationship.
Right, they go through too.
Yeah, everyone argues. Everyone, you know, fights, but it's just how you handle that. And, you know, me, I'm the type of person that if I get into a heated argument, I don't like confrontation because I get real mad. And I just like to be alone. Like, I just want to be alone because right now you make me upset. And then when you start, like, talking to me and trying to, like, force me to talk, that makes me madder. And that makes me want to be more stubborn because you're forcing me. You're not just letting me be on my own.
But me, I like to, like, all right, we're upset, get over it. Talk about it now, moving on. Like, I'm over. Like, I could be so mad at you, and in 5 minutes, it's like nothing.
But it's not saying that I'm not over it. I just like to go and just have my quiet moment, and then I'm after it over. He has
to have like the voices in his mind.
Yeah,
it's gonna be okay.
Men need.
She is not your enemy.
Men need the bat cave. They need a little man cave, wherever it is.
Not all men are like that.
And it's true. Like, I read this book called The 3% Man, and they said that men, they like to have their alone time. When they have thoughts, they like to go in their man cave and dwell and spend time. That's just how men are. But women
not
like
all
to,
men and not all women are the
women
same.
like to talk about it with their other friends, and just to get things over with.
But I know women that like to go have their quiet time, and the man.
But this is not. So the thing that right now that she's already doing, when I say something like that, she thinks I'm generalizing, saying 100%. Obviously, no one is 100% away. So I'm speaking, generally. I'm not saying everyone, because clearly everyone's not like that. It's like saying all girls like to do their dollies and do their hair. Some girls like to play video games. We know that. That's all I'm trying to say. And that's one thing. Over generalization that she does.
And that's one thing, not being specific when you speak.
It's,
causes me to overgeneralize what you say. Mm-hmm. No female likes to be saying all men, all women. No, you have to be specific. Most, you can say most, you can say a vast majority, but not all.
Well, I never said all. But any whoosies, we're gonna talk about like tips that you can do to help.
I would love to know why a lot of y'all don't want to be around your significant others. Like, why y'all don't like each other? And how are you together if you don't like each other?
Yeah, I feel like if
there's one thing, a couple of days to go do your own thing. Like the other day, I went, did my own thing the whole day. Because you want to give people their space, but my thing is, how you don't like to be with the person you say you're with? Like, what is it?
That's because they're not with them all the time. Like, if this quarantine made you hate that person,
that's not the person you're supposed to be with. Yeah. Because eventually you won't be with that person every day.
And I think that's a lot of people's issues. People are shrouded by smoke and mirror in a relationship. Like, they date, they see each other, they go out, but they go home, and that's the thing that separates it. They have their time away, and you may have them sleep over, but sleeping over for a day or two is not that big of a deal. But when you start seeing that person consistently over and over, and then their habits start to take form in your house, you start realizing there's things you don't like about that person. There's certain things that annoy you about that person. And
that's with anybody. That could be your mom, your friend, your dog.
But with your mom and your siblings, you accept it. You accept it. But it's like hard to accept it with your significant other. It's like when girls date dudes and then they be like, oh, you leave your drawers on the floor, your drawers are everywhere, like, stuff like that. That will get on someone's nerve, and you don't think about that. You don't think about that at all until you get with them and you've been with them for a long period of time.
But to me, it can never get to the point where I don't like I hate saying the word like, but me and him are like best friends, so we could tell each other everything. When something happens, we want to tell each other first. Some couples, I guess, don't have that best friend vibe. And I've been with people where I didn't have that either, so I know what that's like. And I've longed for that, and I yearned for it, and I worked towards it, and it just, I don't know, not everybody meshes that well. Not saying they're a bad person, not saying I am. Some people just don't mesh like that. That's why exes are exes for a reason. But, in this go round, I'm getting a little older. So I'm trying to be with somebody I can vibe with, I could chill with, like somebody that's my ride or die, somebody that knows my weak times and can be that strong person I need, somebody that knows when I'm feeling low and they can try to build me up, somebody that knows when I have an idea or I'm trying to, pursue something, and they are there to encourage me. So you need that person that is just gonna be, as the Bible would say, that helpmate. Robo-Hasha.
So we're gonna give 5 tips that we believe that can help you during this quarantine. One, I would say, try talking to each other more, like communication, and
that is number 1.
Communication, yeah.
If you want to get with me, I'm gonna tell you that.
That's the number 1 thing.
Communication.
Like talk about things that you probably wouldn't have talked. Or tell stories.
Let your guard down. It's okay
tell stories.
Let your guard down.
And if you gotta do a little something to just have a good conversation and just talk.
Why?
Alright, so that's one. Try to talk about things.
I think the other thing is try to find common ground. Try to compromise. If something is not bothering the person, do not brush it off. One thing with me, if I'm telling you I don't like, and I'm very verbal, I'm very good when it comes to communicating what I like and what I don't like. If I don't like something, you will know in the first 0.5 seconds that I don't like it. Whether if it's the way you're talking to me, something you did, something you touched that was mine, I'm gonna let you know. Not gonna say it in a mean way, but don't brush off what I say. Because I need to know that you listen. Because if you keep doing the same thing again, I'm gonna know you didn't listen the first time. And that is a deal breaker for me, not listening to what I say. Not saying I'm telling you what to do, but you should care about what that person likes or doesn't like. Like, you should care if they're saying, I don't like when you talk to me that way. Nah, that triggers, like, a time. Can we, not do that? That's okay.
A third advice that I would give, I would say don't let being inside ruin you. Just because you're inside doesn't mean you still can't have fun. Like, most things that people should be doing right now is cooking. You could try cooking together.
Ooh, yeah, child.
Susie took liberty in getting a subscription from HelloFresh. And
shout out to HelloFresh.
We've been cooking together, cooking some meals.
He's been doing.
I do most of the cooking. I do.
Can I cook?
She can cook. She can cook. I'm not saying she can't.
I just don't like.
She don't like to cook, and like when it comes to like chopping things up and onions, but she could cook. She could definitely cook. She cooked for me several times, which was very nice, and I love that. I love when she actually wants to cook for me. Cook for me makes me feel like a king. So that's one thing, and you can still go outside, like even though things are closed because of the quarantine.
We just came from outside.
We just came from outside. But most people don't live where we live. We live in New York. But there's other things you can do. There's parks. People got local parks.
He gonna tell you everything. Come right up to the doorstep. Why don't you?
No, that's just a state. But like people, you can still go outside, go to a park. If you got a backyard, you could go in the backyard, play, have a barbecue, do something creative and fun.
We can't go swimming though.
And something that I talked about, Susie, is like, and I guess would be a step to number 2 is like, think about the future.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
Because of unemployment has been giving us more money than we've been getting on our jobs, and like we kind of been going crazy with the money, and like we buy a lot of things, like I bought stuff, like we bought a 50-inch TV, etc. A lot, right? But we don't want to just spend, because this money is only temporary, so you gotta have your money work for you. So I started investing into the stock market, trying to have my money work for me. And I've been talking with Susie about coming up with monthly budgets and spending habits to think about how much do you think is a fair amount to spend in a month, and then you build that budget and you put the essential things that you are trying to spend in that month. And then if you want to allocate things to like fun spending and stuff like that, you do that. But something that you can talk about, because these better habits will build long way.
Yes, because you want to buy a car. You want to build your credit. That's what I'm working on. Paying off debts so you can build your credit. So when you go to the lot, they be like, boom, you want this? You can get a Maserati with that credit, child. And that's what I'm trying to get, okay? Not a Maserati, but just, have my credit be really good, because I want to buy a house, I want land, I want to be able to sit on my big wraparound porch and watch my kids play on our land that I own. I'm talking about ownership. Alright, so you want to talk about the things, you want to talk about saving, you want to talk about budgeting, you want to talk about the future. What do you want to do in 5 years? If you are with somebody right now, I'm about to get in prophecy mode. If you are with somebody right now that you cannot see yourself flourishing or becoming better with, even in the next 1 or 2 years, not even talking about 5, what are you doing?
Too long. Too long.
Okay, go to the last one.
No, you tell. You already said one. The second one. You come with the last one.
Okay. I feel like the last thing should just be have fun, enjoy each other.
Yeah, we gotta have fun. Like if you're not having fun together, then what are you doing? At all. But hopefully our questions have helped you. And for some of you guys who are, struggling, try watching this video. Share it with a friend. Give it to someone. Give us a like, comment. Tell me what you guys have been going through as a couple during the quarantine. And if you also have any other topics that you would like for us to cover in our videos, please leave it down in the comments and give us a subscribe. And with that, we will be saying deuces.
Like the last thing should just be have fun, enjoy each other.
Yeah, we gotta have fun. Like if you're not having fun together, then what are you doing? At all. But hopefully our questions have helped you. And for some of you guys who are, struggling, try watching this video. Share it with a friend. Give it to someone. Give us a like, comment. Tell me what you guys have been going through as a couple during the quarantine. And if you also have any other topics that you would like for us to cover in our videos, please leave it down in the comments and give us a subscribe. And with that, we will be saying deuces.